Today, we are going to discuss a critical topic that affects the lives of millions of people in India: the Indian economy and its relationship with banks. The Indian economy is one of the fastest-growing economies in the world, and banks play a pivotal role in shaping its growth and development. Let's start by understanding the significance of banks in the Indian economy. Banks are financial institutions that act as intermediaries between savers and borrowers. They mobilize savings from individuals and businesses and channel them towards investments and consumption, thus facilitating economic growth. Banks in India can be broadly categorized into four types: commercial banks, cooperative banks, regional rural banks, and development banks. Commercial banks are the most prominent type of banks in India, offering various services such as deposit accounts, loans, and credit facilities. They are further categorized into public sector banks, private sector banks, and foreign banks. Public sector banks are owned and operated by the government, while private sector banks are owned by private entities. Foreign banks have their origins in other countries and operate in India. Cooperative banks are another significant type of banks in India. They are owned and operated by cooperative societies, with a focus on providing credit and other financial services to rural and agricultural communities. Regional rural banks are specialized banks that cater to the financial needs of rural areas, promoting rural development. Development banks, such as the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, are specialized institutions that regulate and supervise the banking sector in India. The RBI is the central bank of the country and plays a crucial role in formulating monetary policy, issuing and regulating currency, and supervising and regulating banks to maintain financial stability. The Indian economy and banks share a symbiotic relationship. Banks contribute to economic growth by providing credit to businesses and individuals for investments in infrastructure, manufacturing, agriculture, and other sectors. They also facilitate savings and investments, which help generate capital for economic activities. Banks play a crucial role in mobilizing resources from surplus areas to deficit areas and supporting financial inclusion by providing banking services to the unbanked and underbanked population. However, the Indian economy and banks also face various challenges. One of the significant challenges is the issue of non-performing assets, NPAs, or bad loans. NPAs are loans that borrowers fail to repay, resulting in financial stress for banks and impacting their profitability and stability. The Indian banking sector has been grappling with the issue of rising NPAs, which can have adverse effects on the economy and financial stability. Another challenge is the need for financial inclusion. Despite significant progress, a significant portion of the population in India remains unbanked or underbanked, lacking access to basic banking services. This hampers their ability to save, invest, and access credit, thus hindering their economic well-being and development. Moreover, the Indian economy is also vulnerable to external factors such as global economic trends, geopolitical risks, and natural disasters, which can impact its growth trajectory and, in turn, affect the banking sector. To address these challenges and ensure a robust economy-bank relationship, various reforms have been initiated. The Indian government has taken measures to strengthen the banking sector, including recapitalization of public sector banks, implementation of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, and consolidation of banks. The RBI has also taken steps to enhance transparency, corporate governance, and risk management practices in banks. Furthermore, financial inclusion has been a key focus area, with efforts to expand the reach of banking services to remote and underserved areas through initiatives such as the Pradhan Mantri, Jan Dhan Yojana, direct benefit transfer, and Aadhaar-enabled payment systems. In conclusion, the Indian economy and banks are closely intertwined, with banks playing a crucial role in facilitating economic growth and development. However, challenges such as NPAs and financial inclusion need,